Hey everybody, this is Jeff Veale, the business guru, coming to you once again from downtown Manila with our 15 minutes of fame. So if you want to be famous, guys, why not reach out this week? Think about it. TV commercials going to set you back about 30 grand, right? 10 radio spots will set you back between $3,000 and $5,000. But today you can come on and be a star on Spotlight, where we put you across Reddit, Quora, LinkedIn, Facebook, lots of other platforms. I forget them all, I'm an old man. And particularly YouTube. We put all your social media links and we make you more famous than what you already are. And the 15 minutes of fame is all about you, just like our next guest. And I'm going to read it out here, guys. He's an awesome character. He's from Australia. His full name is Kelvin Holliday. And Kelvin is a head adventurer, and he's some kind, he'll tell you all about the story. He's an adventurer personified. He's business development manager. His company name is Productivity Hub Pty Ltd. It's a software and solutions company, guys. If you want a solution to your software problems, how to run your business, this is the man you want to be talking to. He's been in the industry for many, many years now, too many to mention. Brief description is called the Productivity Hub offers a set of applications that increases productivity, saves time, and the ultimate freedom. Think about the 3 F's, guys. No, not those F's. It's family, friends, freedom. And that's what this man enables you to do. All right. Key achievements: 5 times best-selling author, voted in the top 10 professions in leadership systems internationally by Fox, ABC, and CBS media giants. Now, those guys know a bit, guys. So if they think that, what do you reckon about him? So we're going to put you in touch with him shortly. Personal motto: don't be conformed to the way the world thinks. Instead, be transformed by the renewing of your mindset. There is no challenge that does not have a solution. So think about it, guys. You got a problem, look for a solution. Don't get a fucking lawyer, whatever you do. They're a waste of time, right? Ask your friends, ask people that know you, or just use your brain, a bit of common sense. Interesting thing about himself, being dyslexic, his reading level was less than a 10-year-old. The only book he ever read before 30, cover to cover, probably many times, was Day of the Trippids. And then he found out, and he started wearing glasses and read an average of 1 book per month ever since. And 9 to 5 bestsellers, and wrote hundreds of training manuals. And later, guys, I'm going to put all his contact information in the chat. But it's my great honor and pleasure to welcome to the show, Kelvin. How are you today, Kelvin?
Mate, I am doing, Jeff, I'm doing extremely well, buddy. Extremely well. And you've got your mouth around those and your tongue around all those little key ones. So
right.
You've even got my dyslexic writing and spelling mistakes all over the place. You've done well.
I did. Let's get the show on the road. Tell us about your journey and what inspired you to pursue your current career path, my friend.
Mate, well, I started off as a carpenter, as a chippy, pretty humble sort of trade. Loved what I did. Built a fairly large building company, and then I broke my back, unable to walk for about 6 months. Locked up, lost everything. But what I realized at that particular point was the business revolved around me. Like if I wasn't a part of it, and it just fell apart. At any rate, move forward to now, the last 15 years, I've been specializing in how do you actually systemize things, get your productivity right, automation. And as the technology is improved, I've just adapted with it. So now what I love to do is help me. I've had some problems. We've always had some problems. Some of the best minds in the world have had problems, and I've had my share. But now I just love to help other people to hopefully try and divert themselves away from those issues and get their productivity right, so that freedom in life, and you can enjoy life rather than being stressed head all the time. That's
the one. Whereabouts are you living at the moment, buddy?
Mate, I am in Thailand. I love Thailand, right up in the north of Thailand.
Why wouldn't you?
And I've been here for just a little bit over 2 years now. Just got newly married to a Thai lady. It's been wonderful. Born and bred in the Hunter Valley in Newcastle.
Lovely. Tell me, what's been the most challenging aspect of your work, and how have you overcome that?
Mate, I really think the most challenging aspect is it is humanity. It's probably the easiest way to put it. Not everybody is always honest with you. Not everybody.
Don't we know that?
Got the integrity that you would like them to have. And quite often I have, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I help anybody I can. And so my biggest challenge in life is actually, I see that's my biggest strength. I love to help, but then I get taken advantage of. And so having that balance in that space, It's always been my challenge, and it's something that I've become a little bit harder at these days.
Yeah.
Protecting myself, but you got to really nurture your strength and make sure it doesn't nick you at the same time.
Yeah. And like you, Kel, my favorite word is, funny enough, is integrity. Over the last few years, I've bought 5 close friends a watch. And on the back of that watch is one word: integrity. And they go, "Oh, what's this about?" And I say, "Mate, this is all you've got, is integrity. You've got nothing else. You've only got your integrity. It's what you're born with." Tell us about an important moment in your career that virtually changed the direction and from chippy to where you're going now. What was it? What was it, apart from breaking your back? What else has happened?
Mate, it was the day that I actually realized that the problem I had with reading, which I never really understood, was when I was dyslexic, when I was 30. It was a massive turning point in my life because it had been a barrier. I'd always hated reading, didn't know why I hated reading.
You're bluffing your way through life,
Bluffing my way through. Like it worked, because the reason it worked is because when you've got one sense that doesn't work, something else. So I've got a pretty good retentive memory. I remember things well.
Yeah.
But that when I found out about dyslexia and I happened to get the different glasses, that was an absolute game changer for me. And it was just by sheer luck that it happened.
Yeah, bloody awesome, huh? Awesome. Yeah, it's like having ADD. You don't know what you got. You know.
You just keep on running around like a mad chook.
Yeah, that's the one. In your opinion, what are the key qualities and skills that you, apart from your determination, what do you believe has contributed to your success over the years?
I think you've got to have some courage. All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we talked about it before this 50 minutes of fame. I've got it on my shirt. Yeah, strength, courage.
I love it. I love it. That's a billboard and a half.
It is just, you've got to have determination. But it's actually sometimes just the courage to go, well, crap, that didn't work out real well. And
go again.
You just got to get up and go again. You can get knocked down, but you got to get up and keep going, and that's what gives hope. You can't have hope if you're going to, curl over and, and just take it again.
I always say, guys, if they knock you down, guys, just surprise them, bite them on the ankle. You'll be bring them down to your level.
Love it.
How do you stay motivated and continue to innovate in your field, buddy?
Mate, for me, I'm motivated by when I see clients or people that I'm working with. Yeah, you can see it in their eyes, or you get a message, and the light bulb goes on. They go, "Oh," you've been talking to them for 1 week, 1 year, a decade, and all of a sudden the light bulb goes on. That light bulb moment in a client's or a friend's eyes, when you've been able to peel back the layers and go, "That's it," and that's what motivates me. I don't. It probably on a weekly basis I'll get some sort of story like that, and so that's what keeps me going. And sometimes it's when I get those negative stories. Hey, things aren't going too well. I go, gee whiz, and just that challenges me. Then that's
correct.
That's where the challenge
our ego kicks in, right?
I'm going. There's no such thing as a problem, only a solution. And so as soon as somebody says you can't, I go, oh, just watch me.
Yeah, that's it. I'm laughing because I told my 40 friends back in Australia, I said, I left 13 years ago, guys, and I said, I won't be back while I got a hole in my bum. And they said, oh, yes, you will. And I've still got the hole. Here we go. Anyway, tell me, discuss a recent project or achievement that you're particularly proud of, my friend.
Mate, it has to be the Productivity Hub as a software solution, and I no longer I don't own that particular piece of software anymore, but it's the Productivity Hub solution is a total game changer. It's a one-stop shop for a business to be able to go into. It's built off a white label product, and I won't go into all the funny details, but for me, being able to collaborate a number of different people,
tools, under one roof,
people and their tools into one place. That for me has been a couple of year passion project. And I finally got there. I had my own little hiccups along the way, but now it's there, and it's now literally, as of, we're hoping next week, maybe the week after. So we definitely before November, we'll be launching literally the first product with cryptocurrency payment gateways in it.
Awesome! Wow.
So it's been a massive project, but it's about to go nuts.
Yeah. What it is for you newbies out there who are not sure what Kel's talking about, basically, it's basically a CMR product which puts all your different applications under the one roof. And instead of you buying 19 different softwares and looking around saying, oh, how do I do this one? How do I do that one? They're all under one roof and they link and talk to each other, guys. So it's just an awesome product. So get on the phone with Kel, get a bit of a test drive and get him to talk you through it and tell you all about it. It's a game, guys. It'll save you 20 or 30 hours a week. I mean, it's a learning curve. It won't happen overnight. There's a learning curve attached to it, like anything else. Like driving a car, guys. I mean, you could drive a car now with one finger. When you started out, you're hanging on with your toes and your thumbs, right? So it's a game changer. What advice would you give someone aspiring to sort of follow in your footsteps, Kel?
Oh, that's a good question. I think for me, you've got to know what your strengths are and surround yourself with the people that will fill your gaps, fill the weaknesses. I don't even call them weaknesses. They're growth points. Things that you don't know how to do, don't be stupid and think that you'll just learn it yourself. You've got to surround yourself with the right people. Now, you're right, Jeff, you know, like we run VAs and all that type of stuff for a long time, and people think, oh, you get a VA and they'll be able to do everything. No. One person can do, and you cannot do everything yourself. So surround yourself with good quality people and learn and listen from them. You know,
listen's a good one. I'd say to Kel too, and Kel will tell you, get a mentor, guys. If you're a younger guy, get a mentor. Ask people for help. People like Kel, myself, will help you in a lot of cases for nothing. If you'll listen, we'll help you, we'll guide you, put you on the right track, and invest in yourself, guys. For fuck's sake, spend money. All you guys out there, you're buying free this, free that, free. Nothing's free in life, guys. Absolutely nothing. You know, you get a free trial, yes, and you try something out, then spend your bucks. I've got a tool shed full of tools, guys. I only use half of them, but it's a matter of which half works. But when I go to my tool shed, I can guarantee you I've got the right tool for the job inside that tool shed, right? So invest, guys. Invest in good software and invest in good people. Love your people. Look after your people, and they'll look after you, right? Tell me, looking ahead, what are your goals and aspirations for the future?
Mate, for me, well, living in Thailand, it is about lifestyle for me. All right. And I guess one of my goals is about actually helping 100 businesses. Doesn't sound like a lot, but I want to help 100 business owners over the next 2 years to be able to get freedom. Right. And I've already got a couple of people I'm working with, and I want that to happen, because if I can actually help 100 people, that will hopefully snowball into helping thousands.
It's a legacy, isn't it, my friend? It's a legacy.
I know that I can't help everybody, but I know that I can. I know that I can help a portion of people. And yeah, if I can stop people having those same sort of hiccups, hitting the same walls as I've hit, having to get, being knocked down and getting up again. If I can help some people to get over some of those, instead of being mountains and valleys, to be little bumps in the road, I'll be happy.
Yeah, and with software and automation these days, there's so many stuff, so time-consuming stuff, because you've got no idea, and I tell people, even when you want a VA, guys, get a bit of paper. On the left-hand side, write down all the stuff you love, that you're passionate about. The stuff you don't like doing, put it on the right-hand side and get a VA to do it for $10 an hour.
Yeah.
Right? It makes a lot of sense, guys.
If somebody wants, if you want to get in contact with me, that's one of the tools I send out. I've got 100 different things that you can outsource. And Jeff is one of the masters with outsourcing. All right. So it's 100 different things just to break up and go, oh, how do I actually get freedom? Get rid of the stuff you don't want to do and you're not good at.
That's right. I don't wash dishes. I don't mow lawns. I don't clean cars. I don't like doing that shit, guys. I like making money, being on the phone, talking to people, having fun. And guys, this is not for Kel and I. This is not a job. It's a passion. You can tell it's a passion. I get up, guys. I'm an old guy. I get up at 6 in the morning, and I go through till midnight. Now, I don't work all those hours, guys. I have power naps in between. I go and play golf. I do shit I want to do because I've got that freedom. And you too can have that freedom if you reach out and learn from people like Kel. Kel, before we wrap it up, tell us a fun fact about yourself, guys, that most people won't know.
Oh, mate, fun fact. I could tell you some clackers. Let me just tell you one, and this is nothing against my ex-wife. A fun fact, I spent 3 months in a garage. I was building a Kawasaki. It was a Z1000 motorbike. And I spent 3 months building this thing. On its maiden ride, 1.4 kilometers later, my ex-wife run into the back of me when we actually were taking it for a maiden ride. So I went out on the road on this motorbike. She followed me on a Land Cruiser. All right.
Wow. Wow.
I went to turn left. She didn't see me turn, and bang, she hit me from behind. So there's a fun fact. Yeah. Wasn't the reason why we got a divorce, but it was definitely one of those things in my life that at the time wasn't real fun, but now it's a fun fact to share.
Yeah, she missed you, buddy. She missed you.
No, she didn't miss me, mate. That's the problem. She did miss me at the time.
Thanks for being on the show today, Kel. And guys, if you want your 15 minutes of fame, come on, hop on the show. Like this recording. Send it out to your friends. We got people from all over the world, very interesting people like Kel, and particularly reach out to Kel. All of his socials are going to be in the bottom of the YouTube video we're going to put out there. It'll be up there in the next 24 hours. Reach out, have a yarn to him. He's a very interesting guy. He can tell you a lot of stories. He's only scratched the surface, but find out about his wonderful software, because believe me, guys, it's a game changer. You know, if you want to save 30 or 40 hours a week, here's a man that can do it for you. Thanks for coming on the show today, Kel. Been awesome.
My pleasure, Jeff. Been awesome.